on post 12 hours ago. Hey yo, what's up, what's up? Do you know how many videos that I don't put out just because oopsie poops the system fucked me? Yeah, the last one was one of those. Covered like 3 news ads and talked about some traumatizing shit from the past, those things that I was traumatized in, as well as times that I traumatized others. You know, learning experiences, growing experiences, working on yourself, being a better person, all that business. And then I checked the record clip and just didn't get any of it. And I hear ya, I can already hear David in the background too. Write a script, dumbass. He doesn't call me dumbass. I call me dumbass. Because I make dumb fucking decisions like this right here. I know I'm going to need it downward, but I can't finish my downward out the gate.
Security breached. Lockdown in 30 seconds.
Because I only have 2 of them, and I need to go down twice. So instead, it's important to know things that we need to know.
Lockdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, but we figured it out. And we beat it. Fuck you. Haha. I hate these sometimes. Yo. Okay, let me be clear. These are easier than doing some of the other parts, but my god does it get your blood pressure up when it's like 3, 2. But I'm not good at those puzzles. I've just done them long enough. It's just completing the pipe with what you've got. And ironically, in the complete bare bones sense of the word, if you're good at that, you'd probably be an alright plumber. Well, at least alright at laying the pipe itself. There's a lot more to plumbing than just laying the pipe. That is part of it. It's just water's coming here or coming out of here. You need to get it to go here. Or water's coming out of here and we need that to fucking stop. I don't know. I'm not like... I'm not a plumber, in case you can't tell. I'm just a dumbass Bryco. But the news report summarized for you because I'm not going through the... It was from WJC, one of those .com sites, so take it as it is. But basically, all the housing bubble in Georgia's about to pop. They're not saying that directly. They're saying they have fear that it might be getting ready to possibly. But basically, hey guys, guess what? If you let corporations buy up all the land, and the only people that owns lands in your area are people that don't live there and don't want to live there and just want to charge exuberant amount of money, yeah, big shock here, but they don't actually, like, help. That they just, you know, take all they can and give nothing back. Because, duh. It's why I hate capitalism. It's literally, hey, what's a terrible idea for people just in general? Something that if a person did it, we would call them an asshole and never associate with them. Yeah, but what if we made it to where a business did that, and that's called good business? Because have you noticed that, y'all? Anything you do that would just be, wow, that's a dick move, is actually something that could be foreseen as, well, I mean, is it a dick move, or is it just good business? It might just be good business after all. The two should be mutually exclusive. If it's a good thing, then it should will out through goodness. Now, goodness wills out. If I'm getting someone food for the sake of being nice, I mean, I might not profit from it, but I'm not typically gonna get hurt by it either. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess you could very well in this society get hurt by it because we're in such a late stage of capitalism now that everything's good. Honestly, I say I hate the Ferengi. I kind of wish we had the Ferengi in our empire. By that I mean, look at it. Look at Star Trek. Yeah, they're greedy. Yeah, they were at the time the worst examples of capitalism. But every Ferengi sells a product or does a service. sells a product and or service for their gold press platinum. And yeah, whether it's a good service or not, that's debatable, but it's still a service. There aren't any Ferengis selling NFTs. There aren't any Ferengi businesses based on, here, let me sell you this idea. Well, I guess there are, but okay, as an example, if they write a holo program that's Nog or somebody, as an example, sitting down to write a holo program, they're not just going to sit down and, computer, give me a holo program, ha ha ha, now I will sell this for 20 times its value. Because even in the episodes where, like, Lower Decks brought in the canon that, what am I doing? Oh shit, I'm supposed to be fucking up and, okay, I'm supposed to be bouncing off of things. But, even in Star Trek, where the Ferengi were bad people, even then it was like, yeah, but Quark would get arrested by the Trading Bureau if he tried to get the replicator to just replicate a food item, and that was it. Now, yes, the original in Deep Space Nine, I don't believe there was anything special about Nog's replicator, other than in the first few episodes it was the only one that was functioning.
God, I'm so...
But at the same time, it was the only one functioning, and he sold its services, hence a product. He didn't sell the idea of a replicator, and then charge you 10 times as much, and then avoid it, dodge out, run away, skip out, make another company, make a shill company, never face justice, and by the end of it be selling Firefest 2, Electric Boogaloo. I mean, they didn't. If Nog tried that, the Ferengi Empire would punish him as severely as they possibly could. Because they might be evil fucking capitalists, but they're still good businessmen. And part of being good business is you can't... Okay, a hot thing here. Y'all want to know why it behooves companies to not put lead in the food, even though lead makes the food sweeter? And it does taste sweeter and is cheaper and easier to get than sugar. Want to know why that is? Because if you kill your customers, you don't have return customers. Why the crime hounds fucking... Oh, well, they're drug dealers, so they don't care at all if you live or die. I mean, let's be clear, chat. The dude who sold me weed back in high school and the dude that sold me weed when I moved back to Georgia, he doesn't have a lasting care if I live or die. That being said, he's not going to sell me weed laced with crank, because if I take crank or cocaine, it could very well explode my heart. He knows that, and he knows that if I'm dead, I won't buy any more weed from him at all. I'll be dead. So it behooves him to not kill his customer. It's the same reason why the spicy sauce might be super spicy, but if you've never had spice, they're going to warn you about the ghost pepper, not just be like, oh, this will be funny. Because if they hurt and or kill you, you aren't going to be able to buy anything else. Well, that's the thing, when it comes to NFT shit, that doesn't really matter, because sometimes even if they don't sell the product, they're making money. And if the government starts to sponsor cryptocurrency and all that, one, well then it's no longer a cryptocurrency, it's just a currency. It's just going to be shittier stock. That's all it's going to be, just shittier stock options, that's all. And I mean, let's be clear, shitty stock options are a thing. Penny stocks are a thing. But I mean, much like I was talking about the other time, the Wolf of Wall Street was not meant to be a, ooh, let's go do that. It was meant to be like a cautionary tale, a, hey, this person did this, really took advantage of the system, hurt a whole lot of people, and in the end, finally got. And yeah, they might think they won because, yeah, their stint in prison will be a pussy one because of their status. But they're also not gonna ever get to breathe free air again.
Brad is taking me to dinner tonight.
And in a way, that is a punishment, y'all. I mean, yeah, you might think yourself rich as hell, but you wanna know what? You can eat Longhorns when the prison guards keep paying an exuberant amount of money to bring it to you. You're never going to be able to go sit down in a Longhorns and eat with a waitress or waiters to help bring you through the game.
Where's
Best you can get is a very weak interpretation and a very cheap knockoff of it. Yeah, you'll probably enjoy eating tuna, but you're never going to enjoy the chicken of the sea again. You know what I'm trying to say here? I'm not trying to disparage the inmates or anyone else, because Lord knows they deserve better too. Our system should be about educating people and making people better, not about, you know, punishment. But I get it. Dumb monkey brain, we want to punish each other. Sometimes we want to punish ourselves. But I mean, I do think we'll punish ourselves enough if we just make prison more about re-education rather than, oh, I'm going to spank you so hard you never ever want to come back here again.
I'd like to
It's just saying, y'all, that method never, ever, ever works. All you're going to do is teach your kid that might makes right, and beating them is okay, and beating other people is okay within parameters. And you should not be teaching that lesson. You should be teaching violence is wrong for everyone, always.
Holy shit!
And the only caveat on that, because we're complicated people, is this person has volunteered for you to beat their ass. AKA the two of you have engaged in martial arts. Because I'm not going to get on, and I'm not going to get on to anyone for participating in the totally cool act of fighting, as long as it's, you know, controlled. Either way, that was your first, that was a big speech. I'm about to make several smaller videos because I had a nice Minecraft, y'all. We're on day 138 over there now. But the system just decided to, you know, not record shit for dick yet. So, in lieu of that, this will be the first Saints Row video, and we'll be coming right back to Steelport to do the next quest. I just needed to give enough. I needed to make enough of a video to where it would be something worth y'all watching it, and it not, oh, how do I say this properly? Because I do try to give y'all looks behind the curtains, because it took me like 5 years to do any of this, because I always thought YouTubing was hard. Now don't get me wrong, y'all, it is difficult and it does take stuff from you. But it's not like, there's no reason I waited so long to do this, guys. There is no reason. Other than connection was weak. But I could have been doing like the art uploads for years. All the wasted time, y'all. All the wasted time. But yeah, we'll do this Mech Suit Mayhem on easy, because we should be able to score on it since it's easy. And then we will make the video, and we'll be right back to do... Give me a moment. We'll be right back to do the very, very next day. And save Johnny Gat. This I did for almost an hour yesterday, and the thing did not record it. So since I've been having so much trouble with recordings, we're just redoing it. Alright. Alright. Y'all be good. We'll be getting Johnny back, and then I think after we get Johnny back, it like mainlines it. Like after we get him back, the system literally cracks. We get a few things for this, and that's just it. But we'll see how it goes. Ooh. We'll have to try that one out, huh? I got babies being sick around me because of the whole sinuses. Also, I think just as Americans, we kind of assume the system's going to stand up on its own without us doing anything. Y'all, if you don't do anything, the system isn't going to fix itself. It's just going to keep breaking worse and worse. Because I tell you, the rich fucks understand this, and that's why they're constantly working. They're constantly working to break the system, and as a byproduct, it's up to us to fix it. Do I not get nickels? There they are. So I say, without nickels, this did become a challenge. The question is, I can hold square to cool off the other gun. Can I hold square to cool? Oh, that's a missile. Okay. I probably can't hold square to cool off. I genuinely thought that was just my gun.
That's right, I'm a fucking saint. Simulation needed big calculator.
I mean, I like this game, but I am trying to understand because the whole this is breaking the simulation. But how? I just picture Zinyak sitting on his chair spamming the fucking X button to send in more troops. Because it's a simulation. I mean, unless when I kill these troops, it's actually killing Zen soldiers, in which case, yeah, he's probably got a damn Putin level rebellion on his hands by now. Because make no mistake, folks, the Russians are far more dedicated to freedom than Americans are. I feel like they'll, well, at least civil liberties, I feel like they're going to eventually kill Putin. It's just right now he's got their numbers low and he's got them in a chokehold. Much like rich and opportunistic douchebags as America in a chokehold. Difference is, you know, Russia's had a couple real good revolutions in their day, and we had one. One where we made sure that we still got to keep slavery for half the country. So I wouldn't call that a good revolution. But it was a revolution. Harder instances. Oh god, my goodness, oh, it's early. I've been doing this since 2 o'clock, y'all. Just my first video didn't upload because YouTube hates me. Oh, okay, better. Next Suit Mayhem. Harder instances of the Next Suit Mayhem activity are available in the simulation. Check your map for location. But alrighty, y'all. No, because of all my weapons, this one I'm actually going to be kind of cautious with because it's a real one. If I hit a thing with this, I delete it. Oh good, our first volunteer. For example, we just got rid of him. And it doesn't always work, we gotta upgrade it, but we also gotta make a video of it. So, let's kill that so we can make a quickie video. Shouldn't be very long. And then we'll get to hopefully get some ignition on.